watching Let's Chat.
We are all finding ourselves opening that fridge door or maybe that pantry door a little bit more than normal during this time. Here to help us understand why we're doing this and ways to stop is Dr. Ponce, the bariatric surgeon with CHI Memorial. Good morning, doctor.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
Good, good.
All right, so I'm excited to dive into this topic today. Avoiding overeating while we're staying home. You know, we're staying home, we're working from home, the full family is home. And like I said, we're finding ourselves in front of the fridge or the pantry a lot more often.
Yeah, so this is a real problem. No, we're staying at home the whole time, not having anything else to do. People are snacking in between meals. People don't have anything to do, watching movies or doing anything else. So I do think, and I encourage everybody to still have a schedule, to still schedule your breakfast, lunch, and dinner time. Actually use this time to cook more healthy now that you cannot go to a restaurant and eat more unhealthy food. So cook something healthy, eat with your family, schedule your time, and also schedule some time for activity. I do think that the excuse of not having the fitness center or the gym open, you still, if you have access to a treadmill at home or a, a stationary bicycle, or you can watch videos to do some activity. But activity, eating at your times, and then trying to find something else to do. This is the time to find the things that you couldn't do before, the book that you couldn't read, the activity or hobby that you wanted to do that you couldn't do before. This is the time to do it.
And my favorite form of exercise right now is a good dance party,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
want to talk about the connection between our emotions and eating. I mean, it's a stressful time right now. I know I personally am a stress eater. How do our emotions tie into this as well?
Yeah, so stress is one of those things that makes us do things that we're not comfortable in. One of those stress eating. So how to handle this is stay busy with other activities and don't just start watching the news the whole time. You can watch a news at some point, but just schedule that a specific time for that. But the rest, try to do other activities. So distract your mind and don't have the wrong food available. So if you have that ice cream and those chips there next to you, that's probably people are going to run in to get that. And so if you don't have that available and you try to eat healthy and schedule your meal times and stay busy with doing something else, your hobby or the things that you wanted to do, that's how you can distract your mind.
And you mentioned, having those healthier options available at home. What tips do you have for us when it comes to healthy snacking and even healthy meals when it comes to prepping our grocery list?
Yeah, I think basically what you need to do is to buy healthy protein. Always have a little bit of protein on your plate, healthy vegetables, so always have a little bit of vegetables on your plate. Get full with that instead of trying to get more of the carbs, the bread and all the other snacks. You can get some fruit. So all the healthy portions are always good. So if you go to the groceries and buy that healthy food, this is the time. I mean, you're not spending money on going to the restaurant. So this is the time to spend money on doing a good meal and then maybe spend the time with your family. And so that's the time that you can chat and talk about it. I do think that many people are struggling in general with gaining weight. There's some other people that are struggling with more severe obesity, and this is what I do in my practice. We see patients that already have significant obesity that, makes them develop a lot of medical problems. Diabetes, high blood pressure. We know there's a large study coming out of New York with this coronavirus that people with obesity are the ones that are getting more in trouble. So it's not only the risk of developing other medical problems like diabetes, but it's also the risk of getting more sicker with the infection like this. So one of the things that I encourage people is if they're struggling with severe obesity and they're thinking about treatment options, come to our website, see the options. Now we're doing everything online. They can come to a seminar online and then watch all the treatment options that we have.
Of course, there is a free patient education seminar for your office that is available online right now as well, if anyone is interested in learning a little bit more before taking that next step. And this is super important. I want to make sure we mention this. Your support groups are still meeting via Zoom meetings, correct?
If somebody's interested in starting the process, just call our number 899-1000, very easy. Or you can go to the website, ChattanoogaBariatrics.com, and then they can register online. We'll give them a link so they can watch the seminar, and that's how it starts the process. And then former patients already they don't need to expect to cancel their visits. We still see them online. We have virtual visits by Zoom or by other means. I'm still seeing patients. My nurse still seeing patients. The dietitian still seeing patients. We still have the support groups, and it's nice to have a support group. In Zoom you can have several people there. Same similar way that we had it when it was in physical way. We had the group of patients there talking with the psychology support.
We all need that support, that communication, especially during this time. Dr. Ponce, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Thank you for sharing the education and the tips to keep us maybe not out of the kitchen, but at least making better choices.
You're welcome. We'll see you. Stay safe.